Hi, welcome back. This is Adventures with Dr. Joe. Today we're going to change the oil and filter on this Polaris Ranger XP 1000 and do a lubrication. I've got the dump bed tipped up to let it cool off. We've got our oil, our filter here. We got one of those kits, the Polaris kit. It's got everything in it, including a new washer that goes around the drain plug. It's used to replace the seal of the drain plug right now, so that's a nice thing. This is a nice kit, very easy to get. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to raise this up on this car lift to make it really easy to access the drain plug. Otherwise, crawl underneath there, you can find it, and I'll tell you in a second what the size is. It's a metric size. This is the oil plug beneath the engine, which takes a 6mm hex. You can see the copper washer that we're going to replace, so I'm just going to loosen it, put a pan underneath it, and we're going to drain the oil. So I've got a pan beneath it here. We've already loosened it just a little bit. I'm going to spin it out, and I'm just going to let it drop into the pan. There it is. That oil doesn't look too bad. We'll let it fully drain, and then we'll close it back up with the new copper washer. So the part number of this copper washer is 104865. It's a Polaris Ranger part. So we're going to put this on, and we're going to crank it back, close it up with the 6mm hex. There we go. And then we'll just tighten it up. That's it. Now we'll drain the oil and recycle. Okay, greasing. There are 5 grease fittings on this 2022 Polaris Ranger XP 1000. There are 2 in the front, right on the sway bar only. None of the other linkages. 2 on the rear, on the sway bar only. And the 5th one is on the drive shaft going to the front differential. Very difficult to find, and it's not always in the right orientation. Currently, it's up. You can feel it, but you can't get to it. So I'm gonna handhold the camera and show you these 5 grease fittings. Back tire. This is the rear tire. I'm underneath the thing now, and right there is that first grease fitting. Okay, there. It's a block that the sway bar or the anti-sway bar goes into. There's also one over here, more difficult to see, but there it is. So we're going to grease those 2. And then up front, okay, I'm looking right at it. There's a sway bar goes into that block. Right in the middle is the grease fitting. And there's one on the other side as well. And there it is. So it might be easiest to do this from in front of the front tires for the front. Now, so when you're beneath the frame, here's the front, here's the scuff pad. Right here in this big oval cutout, that's where the grease fitting is. And it's not on this piece, but it's on this bar, on this rod. But mine is unfortunately at 12 o'clock, so we're going to move the vehicle forward and back, see if we can get that to point downward. Okay, with the tilt bed up, look how easy it is to get to these grease fittings right there. This is the rear one, and in the front, here's the front tire. There's the grease fitting right there. So we can see it. Easy to access through the wheel well. Okay, this is the oil filter. It's the Polaris 2540086. I'll show you where it is. There are many different types of wrenches to use. I'll show you the one that works for me. So this is a 65 millimeter 14 facet or 14 flutes if you want to buy the specific oil filter wrench for it. But this is the one that I found very useful because it's a very tight position, very tight space. I could sneak that around there, tighten it, and just incrementally move it till I got it loose and I spun it off. So I'll put a link for those in the description. Okay, so I'm going to show you by hand. So I've got the tilt gate up. We're going to go inside. We're going to go under it. And right down there is the oil filter. So you can see it's difficult to film and take it out, but that's where it is, right there. On the left side, it's not in the middle, it's a little bit on the left side, so it's easiest to access it through the left rear wheel. Now it's time to add our oil. Okay, this is the oil fill cap. Take it off, protect it, put our funnel in. And this takes 2.5 quarts. So the kit has that already set up. Remember to add some oil to the gasket around the oil filter before you put it in. So we'll put our 2.5 quarts in here. We should be in good shape. You got to slit the aluminum seal on the top. So there we are. Okay, we've done that. Oil, the new filter, new oil. Let's turn it on. Okay, we're underneath the Ranger. And look, we've moved it forward in 4-wheel drive. And now you can see that 5th grease fitting. It's right in the center in that oval cutout, but it only comes around once every cycle, so it takes a little moving back and forth to get it in good position. So we changed the oil, we changed the oil filter, we found the 5 grease fittings, we've identified those. I got my bump hat on, and let me tell you what, I needed it. I got banged up pretty good today. It's funny because there are so few grease fittings in comparison to previously, because everything's got these permanently lubed ball joints and things like that, so we don't need to grease them, just 5 grease fittings. So we greased all 5, we should be in good shape. Anyway, hey, if this was helpful, please click thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. Consider subscribing. Thank you.